Standard Chartered Bank, headquartered in London, has said that Bitcoin is going to 120,000. But wait. When Lambo? I'm such a degen. Welcome to Degenny from the blockchain, where we defy logic. And in this episode, let's go through what Standard Chartered Bank said, based out of London, that Bitcoin is going to 120,000. That sounds bullish, but does it? Let's go right to the article from CoinDesk from July 10th, where it shows us that Bitcoin could rise to 120K by the end of 2024, says Standard Chartered. The bank previously said it expected the crypto to reach 100,000 by then. That was back in April, just a couple months ago. But that 100,000 there, that's the stain I'm going to be talking about in a couple minutes. But let's go through this article from July 10th. Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency by market value, could rise to $50,000 by the end of this year and up to $120,000 by the end of 2024. Standard Chartered Bank said in a research report Monday. This is very, very interesting. These words here, said in a research report Monday. And again, we'll get to that in just a minute. The British multinational bank increased its Bitcoin price forecast from 100,000 predicted in April. Okay, they also had another prediction of 100,000 2 years ago. Standard Chartered said at the time that Bitcoin had the potential to reach that level because of several factors, one of them being the banking sector crisis. Quote, "We now think this estimate is too conservative and we therefore see upside to our end 2024 target." Back in April 2023, Standard Chartered said Bitcoin could go to 100,000 by the end of 2024, and they just upped it to 120,000 by the end of 2024. We don't have to read the rest of it. Let's get real now. Because the point of this is that a major financial institution, Standard Chartered, says that Bitcoin is going to 120K in 2 years, less than 2 years at the end of next year, and to 50,000 by the end of 2023. First of all, why do we care that much about what big banks say? Because we know they're manipulating the market, and they're just manipulating, financial markets in general across the board. But anyway, we're bullish on that because a big bank is saying Bitcoin is going to 120K. Like, we need them to tell us that, right? But what did Standard Chartered say from a research team that they put together 2 years ago in September of 2021? They said Bitcoin is going to 100K by the end of the 2021 bull run, or by early 2022. That did not come true. So let's break that down. We go here to Reuters from September 8th, 2021. Standard Chartered sees Bitcoin hitting 100K by early next year. That's interesting, isn't it? It certainly did not do that. So why are we going to be believing them this year or next year, right? This is 2 years ago. 2 years ago. A new cryptocurrency research team. Didn't we just hear that in this CoinDesk article? Chartered Bank said in a research report on Monday. Boy, they're doing a lot of research and not coming through on what they say, or Bitcoin's not coming through on what their coveted research is putting together. But anyway, a new cryptocurrency research team at Standard Chartered has predicted Bitcoin will double in value and hit 100K by early next year, and that it could be worth as much as 175K longer term. The bank also said it structurally valued Ethereum, the second most traded crypto asset, at $26,000 to $35,000, although to reach that level, Bitcoin would have to be near 175K. All right, in quote, "As a medium of exchange, Bitcoin may become the dominant peer-to-peer payment method for the global unbanked in a future cashless world." That's correct. That's what we believe too as crypto enthusiasts. Standard Chartered's new crypto research unit. They keep saying research unit. I mean, look, we have our favorite people on YouTube that is our research team, and ourselves included, we don't need a big bank to put together a research team to tell us the price of where Bitcoin is going to go. There's plenty of great TA people out there like Alex O Crypto, that can show you where the Bitcoin price could go. Okay, it's as simple as that. Crypto Empire, Connor from Crypto Empire is a stellar TA guy. So Standard Charter's new crypto research unit, headed by Jeffrey Kendrick, who is also the global head of its emerging market currency research, said in a note to clients Tuesday. Yeah, clinically, we expect a peak around 100K in late 2021 or early 2022. There it is. There it is. So what's hot today is the headline that Standard Chartered Bank says that Bitcoin is going to 120K by the end of 2024. Don't we know that the bull run is 2025? We could see some uptick in price in 2024, but going off the 4-year cycle theory, if we saw peaks in 2021, we would see peaks in 2025, not 2024. So keep that in mind and what this big bank is saying from the UK. They made an incorrect prediction at the peak of the 2021 bull run of 100K. We all were wrong for sure. They were just drinking the Kool-Aid, just like we all were, trying to get to 100K, trying to push that price up. So when Standard Chartered says that by the end of 2024, we're going to 120K, just be cautious. Just be cautious, of what you read, and know that nothing is certain in the crypto market, right? So yeah, so Standard Chartered back in 2021, 2 years ago, said that Bitcoin is going to 100K, just like all of us were, again. So I mean, not to fault Standard Chartered for saying that, but they have this like facade that they have this huge research team or this really good research team putting all this stuff together, when you and I can just go back to the 4-year cycles and kind of do that same research and come up with the same conclusions. The point here is you don't need a big financial bank, traditional financial bank, to tell you where Bitcoin is going. You are the Bitcoin community. You are the ones that are going to implement Bitcoin mainstream because of all the billions of people, hopefully, that'll be using it, right? And then it cannot be ignored. So Standard Chartered being totally incorrect 2 years ago and then saying some crazy 120K number in an accumulation period, let's say. I still believe 2024 is an accumulation period, at least until the summer after the halving, maybe. So about a year from now, maybe we'll start to see a rise. But if you go back to 2020, we kind of saw that liftoff, by the end of 2020, leading into the 2021 bull run. So Standard Chartered said Bitcoin to 100K back 2 years ago, never happened. Now they're saying Bitcoin to 120K by the end of 2024 in a supposed accumulation period. Just seems off to me. I mean, the other thing here is the Bitcoin ETFs. If those get approved and Ripple wins the lawsuit against the SEC, and Coinbase and Binance also have favorable outcomes in their lawsuits with the SEC, we could possibly see this price. But I don't see that anywhere in this article. I don't know where they're coming up with 120K in an accumulation period, basically, that lasts for years. Just be wary. That's all this is. I love Bitcoin. I'm super bullish on Bitcoin. Go back to my videos and you'll see plenty of bullish Bitcoin videos. So we love it. It's sovereign money. We get to own our own assets and transact it as we like, and have access to it 24/7. So obviously I love Bitcoin. I'm just saying, be careful what you hear from these big banks, because they're not always right. And what they say usually is like, look over here as we do this over here type of thing. So they might just be trying to pump the bags to dump on you. Who knows? Who knows? But that's why you always have to do your own research, because this is not financial advice. It's just my blockchain reaction. And thank you for watching. Hey, thank you for watching to the very end. And before you go, please subscribe to the channel, crank up that like button, drop a comment and share the video. If you want to join me on the VEUIT platform, the Web3 streaming platform, I'm going to migrate all my content over there and create new content on the blockchain. My referral link is in the description below.